Hello, this is a short tutorial that will explain the basic forum features of Warrior Nation. So first off, just go to the Warrior Nation website, which is warriornation.net, and that will load the main page for you. Now on the top left here we've got a navigation bar. It's got a variety of links to different areas of the site, and you'll use that as your primary way of navigating around. Now in the middle here we've got different links to our different gaming sections, and that's a nice convenient way to get your primary game forum. The rest of the main page is basically for announcements. You got roll call highlights, loyalty medals, and even section news there. So first off, we're going to go to the top left here at the navigation bar and head to the forums, which is just under community there, and that will load up the forum index. Now basically in Warrior Nation, forums are the primary method of communications. You've got events there. We organise our structure through the forums, our member counts, and you'll get to use those throughout your time here. Now the first thing we're going to focus on is the logging in and your user account. So if we head to the dialog box here, we can just enter our username and our password, and that will log us in. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to go through is our notification features. If you just go to the top right here, you'll notice it says you have some notifications. Right now I have 2, and if you click that, it brings down a nice drop down box of different notifications. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is private messages. Now the first way to access private messages is through this notification area. Otherwise, if you just move to the top left here, you'll see in the user CP here it has private messaging also. So we'll just click on that one there, and it'll take us to our inbox. Now as you can see here down the bottom, we have our inbox, and a few messages have been sent to us, including Wacko, who is the founder of the clan. He sends us a nice welcome message, and you've also just got basic messages there that people can send you. Now also you can get things like visitor messages, which are messages on your profile page, and incoming friend requests. So I'll just open that one up, and this is an example of a friend request, and I've got one from WNX amarines, which is myself. You just click the checkbox, go to the right here and click save changes, and that will add them. Now first off, I'll show you how to get your account here. So if you just click on your actual username, it will take you to your account page, and this is the basic layout of the profile page. You'll notice down the bottom here you've got your visitor messages that people can see, and everyone in the clan has access to your profile page. Also you got on the right here the friends that you've befriended, and it's got basic stats and details here under the different tabs, which you can fill out and add to. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go into is the forum index. Now you can get to the forum index again through the forum, or you'll notice this ladder here, and you can click on Warrior Nation there, and that will take you straight to our forum index. Okay, so the forums are broken up into the different types of games, and we've also got general forums at the top here. So the top here is called the common ship, and as you can see we've got a range of forums here. You've got announcements. Now the announcements are the ones you see on the front page also, so that's things like the roll call we saw, the medals, and so forth. Now you've also got the clan discussion. That just discusses ranks, ideas, and the processes of the clan. Lately it's just being used for finding applications for our different ranks, if you're interested. You've got Tilly's Cantina there, and that is mainly off-topic discussion, and a fair bit of spam will live there. Now you've got the neutral grounds. That's where non-registered members contact the clan, such as other clans wanting to battle, or even returning members. We've also got things like the creative studio. That's got graphic design, web design, writing, videos, and music. You've got the development barracks there, where people post up about making new sections for games. And now we'll move down to the next category. Now scrolling down, you've got game development, and you'll notice these are all the new games and sections coming into Warrior Nation. After that we've got pre-release games, which are games that haven't been released yet to the public, but we're getting forums ready for them to get started. Now once the section releases from development, it goes into one of 4 categories, and this is either console, which is this category here, RPG, RTS, and then you've got FPS, and they are our 4 categories. And after that you'll notice we have some administration forums below. So Basically, the forum that will apply to you most is the primary game that you selected during your registration. Now, for this account, I'm just going to make out that my primary game is acarium.org. Now, Acarium can be found under RTS, and if you look, it's just this forum here. And if this was my primary forum, I'll just click that link there, and it will load up the forum page. Now, the basic layout is simply to have a banner at the top there. You'll have a few sub-forums here, and then you've got the different threads that have been posted. Now, on arrival, you will likely get a welcome thread. Otherwise, you can post up a new thread in your primary section just saying hello, and maybe posting up your in-game information or contact details for Xfire or Steam if you have them. Basically, it's your first step to getting in contact with the section, and you'll find our members are welcoming. I'll just go to an example thread. So we have welcome member here. That will load up, and this is the basic structure of a thread. You've got someone welcoming a member here for this welcome thread, and you've got the replies below. Now, you'll also notice that people all have ranks under their names, and these ranks correlate to their different positions they hold in Warrior Nation. And I'll go into a bit more detail later. You also notice that everyone has an avatar and a signature, and they're just ways to identify yourselves, and I'll show you how to add those to your account a bit later. Okay, so let's scroll to the bottom, and I'll just show you basically how to post a reply to a thread. So, at the bottom here, there's a quick reply, and if I just zoom in there, you'll notice we've got a quick reply box, and it's got a few formatting functions at the top there. Now, you can simply use this to reply, or you can click at Go Advanced, and that just gives you a few more options on how you want to respond to that post. Now, I'm just going to go back and use the quick reply option because it's a bit quicker for us all. Now, here I'm just going to post welcome to the section, and then a nice smiley face. And once you write your message, you just click post reply, and that's just going to add your message to the end of the thread there. Nice and easy to read. Now, the next step I'll show you is how to make your own thread. So I'm going to scroll back to the top, and if you want to get back to the forum above the one you were in, so if you're in a thread, you want to go to the forum you were in, you go back to this ladder here, and then there it will have acarium.org, and you just click that one there, and it will return you to the forum that you're in. Now, to start a new thread, you'll just notice there's a button at the top of the forums, and it says new topic, and you're just going to give that one a click. Now, it's a pretty basic layout. You've just got your title and your message. So we're just going to say hello to everyone, hello, and then the message that applies to you. Okay, so once you get your message, you can format it. You can make everything bold if you like. You can put some things in italics even. And we also add tags to our threads just to make them easier to find. It's not necessary to add tags, but if you want to, you can. Also, you'll notice we have icons on our forums, and I'll show you those in the forum once again, and you can just add the one that applies to you. So for our welcome thread, we'll just put a nice smiley face, and then we'll submit a new thread. Okay, so that's gonna post our thread for us. It's got hello, I'm new to Warrior Nation. And you'll notice under all your posts that you'll have a newbie tag, which says I'm new to Warrior Nation, and it's got a few links on it, which are very helpful, and I'd advise you go have a look at. Now, that rather exciting looking tag will go away once you've made your 11th post, so it won't hang around you forever. So, now I'll show you the different ranks we have in Warrior Nation. As we saw the different ranks under people before, if you go to the top here in the navigation bar, you'll notice there's a lot more links than that were there when we logged in, before we had logged in. So if we go to the ranks page, that will load up the structure of Warrior Nation. Now, it looks very complex at first, but really there's 5 departments, and they're rather straightforward in what they're doing. We've got the BO department, and that organizes events across Warrior Nation and interclan battles. We have the recon department, which ensures recruitment exists and maintains growth and interest in older gaming sections. We have development there. We saw their forums before. They basically create new section and deal mostly with new release games. We have the creative works, which consists of graphic artists, news, radio and other areas, and we looked at their forums as well in the common ship. And lastly, we have the Justice Department, and they enforce the laws of the clan, which you agree to during your registration. So that's the basic structure of WN, and those 5 departments try to keep it interesting and make the whole clan work. So the last thing I'm going to show you is how to change or even add your avatar and signature to your account, because it's a rather fun thing and most new people always want to know how to do it. So again, we go to the top here in the navigation bar, go to User CP, and just click that one there. You'll notice on the left here you have a control panel and a second navigation, and you'll notice this avatar and a signature there. So I'm just going to click on avatar, and that's going to load up the avatar page for you. Now there are preloaded avatars on the Warrior Nation site, and oh my god, they freak me out. You can upload your own edited one instead. At the bottom here you just simply choose your file. I've got one ready for this account. It's just going to be that one there, and then once you've chosen it, you just click Save Changes, and it should upload your avatar there. So as you can see, I've got a nice avatar for this account. So if we go back to the forum index, go back down to our Icarium forum, to the post we made. Now you'll notice there's tags on all the threads. As I mentioned before, we've got our smiley face there, welcome member, events important. They're the different tags that we were putting on our thread before, and they just help categorize our threads. So if we click hello, that's going to load up our page, and it's got our avatar just at the bottom there on the left, which is how we identify each other. Now you'll notice that back there we are in the CP we have our signature, and you can do the same thing for your signature. You'll just have to upload it and choose your file there. Now make sure you comply with the size and pixel dimensions for your avatar or signature, otherwise they won't upload correctly. Now I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful. This is WNX amarines from the Warrior Nation Recon Department.